Hey there, listener. Imagine hiring a maid who's got a killer secret from her past, only to walk into a luxury penthouse where the real danger is lurking behind closed doors, ready to flip your world upside down? All right, let's dive right in. The Housemaid Secret by Frida McFadden is this gripping psychological thriller that's like a roller coaster you can't get off. It's the sequel to her smash hit The Housemaid, but you can jump in here if you haven't read the first, though trust me, you'll want to after this. McFadden wrote it to keep us on the edge of our seats, exploring themes of trust, deception, and survival in the world of the ultra-rich. She's a doctor by day, thriller writer by night, and she nails those mind-bending twists that make you question everything. This book's for anyone who loves fast-paced mysteries, domestic suspense like Gone Girl or The Girl on the Train, or just a story that keeps you guessing till the last page. Millions have devoured it because it's addictive, short chapters, relatable characters, and those just one more page moments that turn into all-nighters. People say it's life-changing and how it makes you think twice about who you let into your home or even your life. If you're stressed and need an escape that feels real and raw, this is your ticket. Now, let's walk through the book step by step, like I'm reading it aloud to you over coffee. I'll break it down by major sections and plot points, grouping some shorter bits to keep the flow going. Picture this, we're settling in for the long haul, so grab your headphones and get comfy. I'll highlight the key drama, characters, and those jaw-dropping moments. No skimming here, we're covering the full ride, spoilers and all, because that's how we get the real juice. We kick off with Millie Calloway, our main girl. If you read the first book, you know her deal. She's tough, street smart, did time for something that wasn't entirely her fault, and now she's out on parole trying to rebuild. She's got this no-nonsense vibe, like that friend who's been through hell but still cracks jokes. The story opens with Millie job hunting. She's done with shady gigs. She wants legit work as a maid. Wait till you hear this. She lands a sweet spot cleaning for the Garricks in their fancy Manhattan penthouse. Douglas Garrick is this hotshot tech CEO, all polished suits and charm. His wife Wendy is supposedly super sick, holed up in the guest room, barely coming out. Millie's job? Clean, cook, and stay out of the bedroom wing. Simple, right? Not even close. Early on, McFadden sets the creepy tone. Millie notices weird stuff right away. The penthouse is spotless but feels off, like it's hiding something dark. Douglas warns her never to bother Wendy, who's got some mystery illness. Millie's curious, but she's focused on keeping her parole officer happy and saving for college. She's dating this guy Enzo, a sweet Italian dude from the first book, who's all protective. They banter a lot, it's cute, adds some lightness. But then, one night, Millie hears crying from Wendy's room. Soft sobs, like someone's in pain. She peeks in, sees Wendy with bruises on her arms. Whoa, is Douglas abusing her? Millie's gut screams yes. She's seen this before with her own past traumas. Picture this in your own life. You start a new job, everything seems perfect, but then you spot red flags that make your skin crawl. The crazy thing is, Millie wants to help, but Douglas catches her snooping and flips out. He's all, mind your business or you're fired. Tension ramps up quick. As we move into the middle sections, things get twisty. Millie starts piecing clues together. Wendy's room is locked from the outside sometimes, super suspicious. Douglas acts controlling, but Wendy's the one who seems terrified. Millie sneaks in to talk to her, and Wendy whispers warnings. He's dangerous. Get out while you can. But Wendy's frail, coughing up blood. Or is she? McFadden drops hints that make you doubt everything. Millie's no stranger to violence. Flashback to her prison days where she learned to fight back. She confides in Enzo, who's like, quit, Millie, this is bad. But she stays, partly for the money, partly because she can't abandon Wendy. Let that sink in for a second. How many times have you stuck in a sketchy situation because you felt obligated? Now, the plot thickens around the Garrick's marriage. We learn Douglas met Wendy's years ago. She was his assistant or something. Wait, no, turns out she's from his college days, but details are fuzzy. Millie digs online, finds old articles about Douglas's ex-fiancé who vanished mysteriously. Pattern? One night, Millie overhears a fight, Douglas yelling, Wendy pleading, then silence. Millie bursts in, finds Wendy cowering with a fresh black eye. Douglas storms off, and Wendy begs Millie to help her escape. "He'll kill me," she says. Millie's torn. Her parole means no trouble with the law, but her conscience won't let her ignore abuse. This part changed how I think about heroes. Millie's not some superhero, she's just a regular person making tough calls. Light humor here, Millie thinks, great, another rich family with skeletons in their walk-in closets. Shifting gears to the rising action, Millie hatches a plan. She contacts a women's shelter, sneaks Wendy meds, even hides a key for her. But Douglas is onto her. He installs cameras, questions her every move. Enzo gets involved, staking out the building like a wannabe detective. Then bam, a body turns up. Not spoiling who yet, but it's someone connected to Douglas's past. Cops show up, grilling everyone. Millie's terrified they'll dig into her record. McFadden weaves in Millie's backstory here, how she ended up in prison for manslaughter, defending herself from an attacker. It's like when you try to do the right thing, but life throws curveballs. Here's why Millie can't just walk away. Okay, listener, buckle up for the big reveals in the later sections. We're grouping a few fast-paced chapters here. Millie finally gets Wendy out one night, sneaks her down the service elevator. But wait, Wendy's not as weak as she seems. In the car, she pulls a gun on Millie. Twist! Turns out Wendy's the psycho one. She's not sick, she's faking it all. Flashbacks reveal Wendy, real name something else, has been stalking Douglas for years. She forced him into marriage by threatening his family. The bruises? Self-inflicted. The cries? An act to manipulate Millie. Oh man, this part had me yelling at the book. Picture this, you're helping a victim only to realize you're the pawn in their game. Douglas was the one locked in fear, paying her off to stay quiet about some old crime he didn't commit. Wrapping the endgame. Loose ends tie up. Millie's cleared, parole intact. She and Enzo get closer. Maybe hints of marriage? McFadden ends on a cliffhanger tease for the next book, with Millie getting a mysterious call about another job. The crazy thing is, you finish thinking, who can you really trust? It's satisfying, but leaves you hungry for more. Whew, that was the full walkthrough. Didn't skip a beat, right? Now, let's hit the biggest takeaways. I'll number them, keep them simple, and toss in ways to apply them today. These are the gems that stick with you. 1. Trust your gut, but verify facts. Millie ignored red flags at first. Big mistake. In real life, if something feels off in a relationship or job, don't brush it aside. Action step. Next time you sense weirdness, jot down 3 specific clues and talk to a trusted friend. Or, like Millie, do a quick online search on someone new in your life. 2. Appearances deceive, rich or poor. The Garricks looked perfect, but rot inside. It's like that fancy house with termites. Apply it. When meeting people, look beyond the surface. Ask open questions like, what's your story? To peel layers. In daily life, avoid judging coworkers by their title. Dig deeper. 3. Past traumas shape us, but don't define us. Millie's prison time made her tough, not broken. Picture rebuilding after a breakup, stronger. Action. List one old hurt holding you back, then counter it with a positive habit, like journaling wins daily. 4. Helping others? Set boundaries. Millie almost lost everything saving Wendy. The lesson? Compassion, yes, but self-protection first. Real life? If a friend asks for risky help, say, I care, but let's find pros for this. Volunteer at a shelter instead of going solo. 5. Manipulation hides in plain sight. Wendy's act fooled everyone. It's like those scam calls that sound legit. Apply. Watch for inconsistencies in stories. In convos, if someone's tale shifts, pause and probe gently. Trust actions over words. 6. resilience comes from unlikely places. Millie's street smarts saved her. Think of it as your inner fighter kicking in during stress. Action? Build it by trying one new challenge weekly, like public speaking or a tough workout. Celebrate the grit. 7. Relationships need open talk. Enzo and Millie thrived on honesty. Without it, like the Garricks, boom, disaster. Daily apply. In your partnerships, do a weekly check-in. What's working? What's not? Keeps things solid. 8. Money doesn't buy safety. The penthouse was a prison, like chasing wealth but losing peace. Action? Audit your life. List what truly makes you secure. Friends, skills, over stuff. Cut one unnecessary expense this week for mental freedom. 9. Forgiveness is for you, not them. Millie moves on from her past. Holding grudges, it's like carrying hot coal. You get burned. Apply. Forgive one small wrong today. Maybe write a letter, don't send it, to release it. 10. Question narratives. Everyone thought Douglas was the villain. Wrong. Media, friends, spin stories. Action. When hearing gossip, ask, what's the other side? Read diverse news sources for balance. 11. Empowerment through knowledge. Millie researched, survived. Ignorance is risky, like not knowing your rights at work. Apply. Learn one new skill monthly, like basic self-defense or financial basics. Apps make it easy. 12. Allies matter. Enzo was Millie's rock. Solo heroes crash. Action? Nurture your circle. Text a friend today saying, appreciate you. Build that support net. 13. Change is possible post mistakes. Millie's parole life proves it. It's like quitting a bad habit. Slips happen, keep going. Apply? Set a small goal. Track progress in an app. Forgive slip-ups. 14. Danger often masquerades as weakness. Wendy's illness was her weapon. Beware victim-playing manipulators. Action? In conflicts, observe patterns. If someone's always the hurt one, reflect on dynamics. 15. Hope after chaos. The book ends upbeat. Millie thrives. Storms pass. Action? After a tough day, list 3 gratitudes. Builds that optimistic muscle. All right, wrapping up, who does this book solve problems for? It's perfect for thriller fans in their 20s to 50s, busy professionals needing quick escapes, book club folks who love discussing twists, or anyone in service jobs like cleaning or caregiving who will relate to Millie's world. Moms, dads, students, anyone craving suspense without gore. Specifically, it nails these real-life challenges. If you're in a toxic relationship and spotting red flags but doubting yourself, if trust issues from past betrayals make new connections scary, if you're rebuilding after a big mistake like job loss or legal trouble, if manipulation at work or home leaves you questioning reality, if you feel trapped in a high-pressure life, chasing status but losing joy, if helping others always backfires and drains you, if curiosity gets you in trouble but you can't stop digging, if you want to feel empowered, like you can handle anything thrown your way, if boredom with predictable stories has you skipping books lately, if life's uncertainties make you anxious and you need a reminder that truth wins out. Listener, this book's a wake-up call. Life's full of secrets, but facing them head-on, that's where the real freedom is. Grab the original, apply these ideas, and watch your world shift. Thanks for listening. What a ride, huh? Catch you next time.